Yo, Green, look what happened when the game.
K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Philadelphia. It's the home of the 76ers, the Wells Fargo Center. The 76ers hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Rajon Rondo is up there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Griffin. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Gay in the small forward position.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And now the 76ers on the break. Iguodala kicks to Cousins. Drains the 19-footer.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems. And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skills. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Cousins. It's hauled in by Adams.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Gay, that's good.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the buck.
Payton kicks to Iverson. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Back to Cousins. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Left side, Jordan. And the rejection by Cousins. Fast break, Philadelphia. The pull-up. Iverson, no luck.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Griffin. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Payton dishes to Cousins. Off target from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the whistle blow is going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. The 76ers making a switch here. Jerebko's checked in. And so it's Cleveland with it. Trailing by 2. Nice shot by Rondo.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Now here's Payton. The feed to Cousins. Back to Payton. The 3. The 76ers again can't hit it. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Griffin passing to Jordan. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. Iverson with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Kicks it out to Iverson. Jacks up a 3. And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
And Cleveland making a change here. Collison's out there.
Boy, Iguodala did a good job setting that screen.
Gay outside. And a wide open look for Jordan. Off target from the wing. Well, Greg, for Brett Brown and the Spurs connection, he was an assistant in San Antonio for 7 years, was really indoctrinated into how the Spurs conducted business. Clark, before coming to the 76ers.
Yeah, he's got an interesting accent, too, a mix of Boston Australian from where he grew up and where he spent a lot of time, but no doubting his passion and his coaching ability. He's good in both.
He was actually a head coach for Australia for a while, an international player. And stolen by Cousins. And the shot is good. Iverson's got his second basket of the night. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And Cousins gets it to go.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And stolen by Cousins. The three from Iverson. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Back to Payton. Wide open. And it's Iverson missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Cousins. Prince comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Levine subbed in for Payton.
Man, you talk about a guy that's bounced around the league since he's been in it. Darren Collison. I mean, he's played on 5 different teams in his first 6 seasons and has been a contributor and an impact player on all of them.
And that's Evans penetrating. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Last season was possibly the best of Tyreke Evans' career, at least since his unbelievable rookie campaign.
Yeah, and Kev, a lot of that has to do with his injury history. I mean, last year he played in 79 games. That's the most of his career. So you could say it was probably the healthiest season he's had since he was a rookie.
Here's Levine. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Prince with a screen on Evans. And that one's good. Iverson.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
You know, back to Tyreke Evans last year, he had a big jump in three-point percentage. He was also up in assist, rebounds. Really did a lot of good things. The only bad news, he was also up in turnover.
The drive by Iverson to the paint. It's deflected. The Cavaliers trail by 10. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Philadelphia ball.
With the number of turnovers they've committed, it's no wonder they're in the position they're in right now.
Yeah, it's still early, but they just need to be a little bit more disciplined at that end of the floor.
Now here's Iverson. 13 points in the game. The pass to Ashe. Back to Iverson. 6 to shoot. Drops in the tray.
Iverson.
Iverson's got 16 points.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.